Welcome into Paul Catalina's Top 5, brought to you by Texas Beef House. Use promo code 365sports when you go to Texas Beef House or bidonbeef.com at the next auction. And believe me, you'll love winning these auctions. It's so much fun, and you get so much stuff, and you get a really good price on it as well. Week 4 awards this week. This might be something we do week to week. Just thought we'd have a little fun with this. Number 5, the Definitely Being Tampered With Award. John Mateer at Wazoo. Holy cow, this guy is good. Dual threat, fantastic with his feet, doing it through the air as well. There is no way that 20 different football teams with crap quarterbacks have called John Mateer about what he plans to do with the rest of his football life. I promise you, he is being tampered with right now. He's a Texas kid playing at Wazoo. Looks fantastic, was fantastic the other night. Just a one-man wrecking crew on offense. He's got some maybe Johnny Manziel type vibes. Like, he's just really, really good. And when you lose a Cam Ward at Washington State, you could be like Jake, you'd be like other schools and lament it, but Jake Dickert didn't mind because he knew he had John Mateer right behind him and was ready to go. Definitely being tampered with. John Mateer. Number 4, the Don't Stop Believin' Award goes to Luke Altmyer. Luke Altmyer's career got off to an auspicious start when he was at Ole Miss. Matt Corral gets hurt in the Sugar Bowl, and Baylor mauled him. Just absolutely mauled him, sacked him a bunch of times. It was not the best night of his life in New Orleans for Luke Altmyer. Then last year, he got benched. Now he comes out firing this season. Big wins over Kansas and Nebraska, in which in the Nebraska game he threw for 4 touchdowns. Nebraska had no answer for him down the stretch and was really, really fantastic in that game. And the potential that everybody saw in Luke Altmyer, he was a really highly recruited quarterback. He chose Ole Miss over schools like FSU and Auburn and a lot of other ones. He's at Illinois now, and he is hitting his real potential. I could also call this the Max Duggan Award. That's probably what I'm going to call it from now on. This is very Max Duggan-like from Luke Altmyer, coming back from being on the bench and doing it with skill and class. Unbelievable for the Illini. Number 3, the Dear God Tackle Someone Award goes to the state of North Carolina and the University of North Carolina and NC State. NC State has given up 50 points now twice to Tennessee and to Clemson. And Clemson might be good again, but still, that's not the kind of ball that Dave Doran is used to playing. As a matter of fact, his classically good teams in his career have been great on defense, especially at NC State, but they lost Peyton Wilson to the draft. He's now playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers, a place perfect for that guy, by the way. North Carolina struggled on defense for the last few years, so much so that Mac Brown might have retired for about 10 minutes in the postgame the other night because he was so emotional after the 70-50 loss to James Madison. Erica Creech in the chat room today on the Triple Option said they need to teach it at K-12 defense in schools in North Carolina. They really do, because this was just not good collectively for that state and their 2 big schools over the weekend. Number 2, the Look at This Guy Award. That guy is Jake Retzlaff. Now, is Jake Retzlaff a guy that is definitely being tampered with like John Mateer? Absolutely not. But he is the starting quarterback on a team that has not lost a game yet this year in BYU. And the team that just blew out one of the presumptive favorites in their conference in the Big 12 in Kansas State. So look at this guy, Jake Retzlaff. Enjoy it while it's rolling, BYU fans, because this team has a little bit of moxie. And everybody we talked to in the BYU world this week was all like, I don't know, we just don't really see much coming from this team. Guess what? They're 4-0 right now and just drilled Kansas State. 38-9. You got to be kidding me that this team beat that team by that much, but that was an out-and-out blowout and one of the wildest stories from college football this weekend. And number 1, the They Still Play Football Award goes to Stanford. Syracuse was getting a lot of hype as a team that has been much improved, and they have been under Fran Brown. But Stanford so far has put in a couple of gritty performances this year and won in the last second. So congratulations to Stanford and all 400 of your football fans. You might be good again. Might want to pay attention there, Stanford. Get your nose out of a book for a second and live your damn life. This has been the Top 5. I'm Paul Catalina. We're wrapping it up right after this.